Welcome to Immigration Quicktake. This is Jessica Eyes with the American Immigration Lawyers Association. Today, the Senate Judiciary Committee continues markup of the Senate Immigration Reform Bill S.744, and after finishing up with Title IV, is expected to launch right into Title III. Joining us to discuss these issues is immigration attorney and AILA President-Elect Doug Stump, who is Skyping in from Oklahoma City. Doug, can you speak to Senate Bill S.744 and the importance of this markup process?
Well, Jessica, thanks for inviting me to be with you today. And yes, Senate Bill S.744 is already a very tough bill. It represents a true compromise with many new interior enforcement provisions as well as several new inadmissibility and deportability bars. It balances this with a few provisions that take seriously the need to ensure due process and to restore, at least in some type of limited way, the discretion of immigration judges to weigh evidence on a case-by-case basis and to ultimately come up with a just result. Maintaining this balance in the bill as it goes through Title III and Title II amendments is a critical process.
Today, we expect the committee to begin marking up Title III. What does this section deal with?
Well, Jessica, there are many important topics that Title III addresses, such as a new electronic employment verification system, worker protections, asylum and refugee, immigration courts, as I referenced, and the provision of counsel, as well as interior enforcement.
Do any of the amendments being proposed concern you? What should we be aware of during the debate over this title?
Well, at least from my perspective, the most problematic of the amendments, if accepted, would gut the entire core of the Senate's Gang of Eight bipartisan bill. Many amendments would essentially guarantee that no one could successfully get through the provisional legal status and gain citizenship, which will be dealt with in Title II, while other amendments would make it more difficult for immigrants to successfully seek asylum. Some of the offered amendments threaten carefully struck balance in these important areas. For example, some amendments would totally eviscerate vital due process protections, such as access to legal counsel, the basic right of a detainee to have a custody hearing before detention, and the ability of immigrants to present their case to a judge before deportation.
Thanks, Doug. And what should AILA members and the public be doing during this process? How can they stay involved and understand the complexities of the debate?
I think it's very important to remember throughout this process that you can contact your senators with the issues that are most important to you, particularly if you live in a state where a Senate Judiciary member resides. AILA has online resources you can access to keep you up to date on what's going on, and we have a communications department and a great advocate team that are always available to help you. It's also important to remember that even if you don't live in a state where Senate Judiciary members reside, this bill will eventually hit the Senate floor. And this is the time right now for you to be writing key op-eds, letters to the editor, and calling those senators as well.
Thank you, Doug, for joining us today. For the rest of you, stay tuned for more updates through Immigration Quicktake from the American Immigration Lawyers Association.